Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new game for me, called Orwell, where basically you act as Big Brother and you kind of like dig into people's lives and find stuff out about some terrorist plots or something like that. Game concept sounded really cool, so I went ahead and purchased it during the last Steam sale. I played it for a couple minutes just to get the hang of it and understanding of what it was, to see if it was going to be something good. I think it will be something good, and everybody can come on along for the ride. So I deleted that profile and I'm going to start a new profile. I will tell you, it is really strange. You cannot capitalize a second letter in your name. I was trying, kept thinking I messed up. And then it's funny, if you actually backspace all the way on the name, it, oh, it was doing it earlier. It wouldn't even let me do a capital letter again. It was strange, but it was weird. So my name is Jay Sano, but with a lowercase s. Oh, I need to get a picture. Let's get, old man. I'm not going to put in my email address. I agree, so please be aware of the following terms. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdictions of the nation. So, it's pretty hardcore, because I am Big Brother. That's me. I guess I'm probably one of Big Brother. There's probably a lot of them. I don't really know. But I'm now logged in. So we'll have to watch this scene. This is actually a really cool graphic style cutscene. This database can clearly search facial recognition, which I know is a big, really controversial thing right now. I guess it only randomly selects people to look at, though. Because now we have a police record. Explosion. All right. So episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. You're online. Good. This is Symes or Sims. I'll call him Sims. Call me Sims. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense in our fight against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from the footage, there's been an incident, so let's get started. So we're jumping right into like real life as opposed to training. So just click. I've activated the reader tool for you. It's supposed to purposes storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. So basically, this is my work area. I got the reader, the listener, the insider. I actually only was able to use the reader and the insider as far as I got with a couple minutes earlier, so I don't know the other one. But I'm going to read the National Beholder headlines, and there'll be this first one. There's 3 stories in it. One clearly about the bomb obliterating the memorial and killing 3. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. So we'll open that in a minute, but we'll just read real quick about in Bonton. Explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. So authorities Bonton at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening. Explosion device detonated in the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to the official police reports, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely injured, severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. They believe it was an act of terrorism, triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. They confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die sind free. The thoughts are free has reached local authorities. The Prime Minister in a statement brought to justice. So I can go back. I can read some other stories. There's a story about the negotiations in Triflith, and there's about a movie shooting that's going on. We might read those later. I haven't found anything important that I see in them yet, but we'll start with this unknown person relationship over here. And the profiler holds all the known information that we want to investigate. The file you have opened is our main suspect. So the blue-haired woman from the CCTV footage shown before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at her arrest record. I will tell you, it was a little hard for me to figure this out when I first started playing. So if you do start playing this game yourself, just follow the red arrows, because I didn't understand why her police record was empty. The whole point of this is you get information, you start putting it into this profile from things you read from the police records and things like that. So I'm filling this out kind of as I go to send it. But once you go back to here, you can see that there's still some, like the stars mean there's something important there. So I still have that to do. And now I have this Watergate Cassandra police record, who this is our person. And this is where the highlighted elements of the record are a piece of data that are to be extracted. They're called data chunks. So hovering over data chunks will reveal the relevance to the case and any connections that information may influence. So if I can drag and drop it if I want to use it. So that's how I start filling things up. Like this name, if I highlight over it, shows that, it's going to update our profile to the name. So I upload this, and now we have a name of this Cassandra Watergate, which is great. There's some other things I can do. I can upload her picture, because she doesn't have a picture yet, so that'd be something good to do. Assault on a police officer was her charge. Very good. Picture and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify. Information in a document can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for her prior arrest. We'll need this information to progress. So I add the reason for her prior arrest, which is assaulting a police officer. And you can see this all starts to add here. And good with the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let's ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing when she attacked, or where she attacked the police officer, and you'll see what I mean. And again, this is a little confusing because I got a little tripped up here, because you can't click on this stuff down here. It's just red, and you have to go back here and go to this new news article of, is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injures a police officer 2 weeks ago, remaining in custody, trial scheduled for August. So this was July. What day did this happen? What was April? So back in July, the case that keeps the media and the public guessing, Senator W. pictured above, who has allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration. So it's the same place that just got blown up. So we're going to take this information, move it over there. The newest amendments to the government project safety something. The exact location of the assault, as it turns out, right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. This guy's like definitely leading us in a specific direction, though. He's got this really interesting condescending tone about her, and you'll see in a couple minutes. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with here. Now, this is interesting because it says, that she was still in custody at this point. Clearly, she's not anymore. So we got to figure out what happened with that old case. Oh, and it says that accused W is an artist by profession. I can add this, her profession as an artist. Has denied the accusations completely and asked her fans to show her support. Oh, yes. Who does street art by blowing up memorials? Yeah. Nice. Great, you found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects me. I've extracted all the info I already know about Miss Watergate. Sorry, now he's going to the case blind. So he knows as much as I just gave him. He already knew that, and that was new stuff for him. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators like yourself are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons, and advisors like him are only get to see what data I put together, or the investigators put together. We'll draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk if you don't want it to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress in the case. So that threw me off, and I'll show you why in a minute. So let's open up this new document of whatever this Cassandra's port is, or her portfolio. Portfolio, interesting. Harboring outstanding artist. So this is her information that she states. I guess I could update her picture with that, but that looks more realistic. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. She quit her day job to focus on her art career. This is a UTEL account, which clearly gives her... It's some type of chat account, which is going to be important. But it says right here that she was a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. I looked at this and was like, okay, Wonderland is a place, clearly. And I was like, where she's from? Great, let's put that down over here. Because you can't undo this stuff. And this guy gets mad at me. And you guys might make the same mistake, but I'm just going and, I don't know. I'm making the same mistake again just to show you guys what it is and then trying to be a little pickier. So you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland. Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging at the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You have to be more careful next time around. So somehow, I don't know how I was supposed to know Wonderland is not a... Unless it's trying to be facetious and being this whole right behind the rainbow thing is like, oh, well, clearly she's just making something up. I thought Wonderland is capitalized. It's a real place. So I'm not sure why that's wrong. But either way, I'm going to put her You Tell Me account is definitely in there. That's important stuff. And good, you found a chat handle to allow us to overhear any conversations about that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear when they're started. So if this handle has a conversation with anybody, it opens up in the listener, and I get to read that conversation. I think quitting on the previous job to focus on the art career is relatively important. Don't know why. Doesn't seem like it could hurt anything. So he didn't get mad. Interesting. We should find out what job that was. So yeah, that probably even progressed the storyline a little bit. Look, kitties. Yep, that beats me. The businessman's forgotten daughter, saying that she's the daughter of an entrepreneur. See, and I struggle with some of these because having played past this part already, I know that this is valid data, but why would I think that her title of a painting that she made really gives real life information that she's the daughter of an entrepreneur? But apparently it's okay because I put that over there and it actually led the storyline somewhere else. We'll keep going through her page though. Christmas present for my darling. And if I look at this, it means that she's in a relationship. Apparently, just stating on a blog that it says a Christmas present for your darling. Like, you can't lie on a blog, I guess, except about where you're from, because that's okay too. That puts her in a relationship. And I guess it's, maybe these are wrong. I have no idea. There's the kitty again. Let's go back to, I thought I had opened up some more stuff. Was there more headlines that opened? No. Is there anything in this triple story? No, doesn't seem to be anything important. What else is there? One more headline I haven't read yet. Okay, now I should have read all the headlines. Basically, they're putting out a April 13th. So it's today. Shooting in the Grey Saga is finalized. Their Saga hit theaters. So shooting is finalized. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Here's a listener. Oh wait, is she having a chat session right now? Okay, with an unknown person. Hey, Josie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. This is the boyfriend, probably. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Oh, hold on. What was this going to be? Stole a credit card from unknown person. Sure, why not? Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on splurges as long as you can pick up some wine for dinner. Yes, she did. If you're able to find out who she's talking about, we could get the owner. Okay. Wine. What does just an all-around badass have in mind this time? So, oh, it's her attorney. Okay. But this person should be Joseph Langley. Wait, she'll credit her from her lawyer, really? Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock him in. Okay. Done. No, really. No need to thank me, Mr. Langley. Oh, so she turned it off? You know, I have access to a profile of a related person. Okay. Data chunks will only appear for target person. They can be extracted into relevant profiles. I'm missing this conversation here. One bottle should be it for a lightweight. Okay, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick some of those. Party pills for Big Pharma. She's the daughter of a pharmaceutical entrepreneur. Big Pharma. Yeah, my parents. I mean, that sure seems true. Oh, come on. I was teasing. Speaking of her parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Watergate, pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Yeah, maybe so she doesn't want to tell her parents that she's dating her lawyer, I guess. Procedure closing raises manipulations. Procedure closing? Investigation of the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Okay, lack of evidence. Orwell informs you just encountered a conflicting data chunk. What do you mean? Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will show as conflicts. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the other will become invalid. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of your conflict before you proceed. Though this is your decision, once the information has been parsed, there's no way to reverse your choice. So wait. So this is in conflict with this, it looks like. So the case has been at the center of the media attention for the last month. It's finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assault against the police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might reopen should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed the outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all, the revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide on the proceedings. So the defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident, which is the lack of evidence. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on... Wait, what? The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident. The defense is the... It's her. I don't get it. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on the hearing the results of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of two young sons, was rushed to the hospital after the incident in mid-July. We're still in an induced coma. Oh man, he was still in a coma in August. Wow. I mean, there's so many things that talk about lack of evidence. And then it says that there is evidence. And then it says that the wealthy family accused. I don't want to choose any of these datas yet because I don't know which one is accurate. They're both in the same news article. It doesn't make any sense. Either way, let's go to products real quick. So this is Watergate Pharmaceuticals products. Metharin Blue. Mood elevating. Oh, focus in. Of course, they do something like that. This is our parents' company, though, right? So let's look at the company. Yeah, the name Watergate has been inseparable. Nation. Bruno Watergate is the CEO. Dr. Alice Watergate. Cassandra Watergate. That's her name, right? She's a junior CEO or COO. Alice is and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra. So these are both important, I would think. And I will... now I see. Keeping a family affair. Junior COO. I guess that's the way everything stays in the family. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She might have mentioned she quit her dull job, didn't she? So yeah, there's probably more information somewhere. Oops. Doctors already reviewed may update. Okay, National publishes new articles. Look there for new information. I'm not done with this though, am I? Jobs. Candidate for the following positions. Please contact HR. The COO. Currently looking for the COO to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. So she formerly worked there. Or maybe I was wrong. Nothing stays in the family. Ouch. Probably good. She meant to be quitting her job. Or what she meant when she was quitting her job. So they offer a research internship. Okay. Let's go check back to the headlines then. Crime rate continues to drop. Ministry for Violent Crimes. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published a new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreased by 48 or 4.8%. The safety bill. Let's check out the safety bill. Safety bill passed in 2009. The parties elected in government in 2011. Wait. Safety bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes. Ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens. Central to is simplified, sped-up process for taking investigative measures. Safety bill also paved the way for stricter regulations. So the safety bills come into effect in 2011. The total number of acts of crimes of terrorism committed have decreased. Oh, it didn't go in until 2011. Yeah, I mean it decreased, but it was already decreasing as well. I don't know what to say about that. The terrorist incident of 2008 was a terrible consequence of premature retreat. I want to read this whole thing. Okay. So right now it's interesting because the only thing I have left that has a dot on it is that conflicting. Oh wait. No, there's more here. Participate, volunteer, people. What is this? Leaders of the nation, Prime Minister Arthur, Secretary of Security Peter Faulkner, Pargus Peacekeeping Mission. Nope, we're already there. Our 5 pillars for a great nation: safety and security, economy, blah 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 blah. Okay. Maybe that's just got new stuff in there. Is there still something missing in here? Yeah, there's still something missing in here, and it looks like there's still something missing in company. What did I miss in the company? No, I already got that one, right? Oh, new portrait. I don't want that one. Because I'm betting that that's her new portrait. Did that make it go away? I guess it's gray. I don't know. So I'm going to have to choose something here. So either the wealthy family, so parents may have closed the target person's criminal case by illegal means, or criminal case closed due to lack of evidence. Well, I mean, officially the case was closed due to lack of evidence, right? This is probably true, but this has to be the one? Because that is why it was officially closed. That's what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Currently, I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between those 2 lives of hers. What may have caused the radical shift? Cassandra's timeline. Here we go. That's not going to be your picture that I'm going to update. Disable you. Okay, my guess is both of these are true. She's got interest in activism, but this is probably like her actual birth date. I'm not going to think that that's wrong. I'm going to sure say her interest. Wait, what does it do when I do this? Has an interest. Okay, we know that. Place of residence not available. Art, music, activism. What a lineup. Okay. The targets? Like, she's saying who's targeting. Painting, Alice in Wonderland, My Cat Kiko. Oh, these are blog posts. So March and it's April now. So that was a month ago. First day of freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. So she just quit that job. Jake Clefton, what? You gonna pay for stuff now, mommy and daddy? Won't like this. Listen, Jake, I'm not daddy's little girl anymore. Blah, blah, blah. A despised puppet of the state. You have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There's nothing left to do but congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you. Fuck off, all you government lackeys. Sure. Opposes the government. Why not? Most painfully, Cassandra. Well, Miss Watergate, you aren't too fond of you either. Okay. This is Mary. Just shut your mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again, I cannot deal with this right now. He totally doesn't sound like you. Okay. What does this conflict with? It won't show me the conflict. Why not? Well, yeah, I think we had already figured this out, didn't we? Yes. I don't know why that's not there. I'm curious what this is in conflict with. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Yeah, we already figured that out from the conversation, didn't we? Like, are you? I don't know. Maybe he's not smart. What is this in conflict with though, and why won't it show me the conflict? There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, is it this one? Oh yeah, so you have to uncover the conflict first, I guess, before I'll show you. So this is broken friendship with Mary, or the best friend, Mary, the best friend of all times. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to decide. Like, Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood. One comment to her, that's it, right? Here's Mary again. Little late night shopping tour. Not today. I have a date this evening. Ooh, who's the lucky one? Case closed. Congratulations. Never had any doubts about it. I'm assuming this is when she got released from jail, right? You're my heroine. Blah 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 blah. One big lie. False promises. Wow, I'm so happy for you. How's everything? Thank you guys. I'm so happy. I sure heard the load off my mind. I'm gonna say that they're still friends. I don't think she hates this Mary Bly person just because. Wait, what is this? Cassandra shall be known as the world's Catharsis. I don't understand. I'm not gonna put this in there. I'm disabling that. That's a dumb thing. That's the spirit, kiddo. It's like to invite you to our little activist group. If you want to join, it would be fun. Okay, this is probably important. Invited to an activist group by Harrison. Yeah, I'll get them. I'll link this together with somebody, right? An activist group. Is there anything more specific? I don't know. I'm still gonna mark Mary as the best friend, though. Da-da-da. How sweet. Thanks. Wait, was there something new in this chat? No, what did I miss here? Oh, wait, there's another one going on. Nope. Okay, another chat with the lawyer. How'd you hear about Freedom Plaza? Did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Well, yeah, don't remind me. You know, I have a history with that place. And she clearly was there just beforehand, even if she didn't do it. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there. Oh. It's really bad memories. Now there's just moments before this happened. Oh, okay. So she admits that she was there. That damn protester. You don't need to justify yourself. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidental after all. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. I was so happy when Goldfels accepted me into thought. I just really wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Who's Goldfels? Co-member of thought. Okay. Think of it this way. If you would have gone to the protest when you would have been wrongfully indicted. Yeah. We should find something that shows her current attitude. You are not a terrorist. Yeah, I would not have been called a terrorist in the papers. You're not a terrorist. Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, damn it. What? Your card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Oh, yeah, we shut the card down. Unless you want to see your spending spree, there should be plenty of money. I still have to go without wine then. Because I got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of my schedule and I can't postpone it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. One. Appointment here, appointment there, appointments every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? And she's getting mad. She's missing letters. Have you taken your Metherin? Okay. She takes Metherin. I don't know what it is. So the thing that matters to you that I'm on my fucking happy pills. What's that Metherin? Gotta look it up. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. She's like, she's a little back and forth. So he's gonna lose a client if he doesn't go. She's still mad. Going soliciting. I get it. Guess I'm not an important client anymore. Okay, speed this along. Speed it along. Speed it along. Going home now because I'm off your priority list. What is it going to be? One of those things where it's like, you know, oh, session closed. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like a couple other things unlocked. It's probably about that metharin drug, so we have to look that up here in a minute. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more of Orwell. And let me know in the comments if you like this style of game, and we'll keep going. All right, guys. See you next time.